We have more talk now of Americans bracing for a shocking increase in food price, especially later this year, and they're saying that it's beginning now. And this is separate from everything I talked about before in terms of the prices are going to skyrocket because of the devastation to our farmland that just happened a few weeks ago. A lot of the area is still underwater. They haven't planted anything. Grain bins, wheat bins busted. One of the biggest agricultural disasters in our history. And yet no one's talking about it. Because of that, you can expect normal food prices to rise toward the end of the year, come harvest time when there's less there to harvest because of all this. And now, add on top of it all the imports that we get from Mexico. They're saying because of everything that's going down, that now avocados have gone through the roof. Speaking of one, here's the chart right here in terms of the prices. And they say that about 43% of all U.S. fruit and vegetables originate in Mexico, if you didn't know. And it's not just avocados. They're saying that cucumbers, eggplants, bell peppers, squash, cherry tomatoes, watermelons, and most other fruit and vegetables imported from the tropics would be affected. They go on to state that the Mexican border is one of the most important crossings to the United States. In the last several decades, Mexico has become the top trading partner with the U.S. So beyond all the fiasco and all this talk of everything else going on with the border, they have been a top-tier trading partner, getting a lot of that produce into the country. So now these things are starting to skyrocket because why? They're saying they had to take personnel off the border that was inspecting a lot of this food and allowing it to come in, and they're having to move them to other areas to deal with these illegal migrants. So all of this tying back into the same thing here as to why they're saying the prices are going to go up in this department, and they already are. So a heads up, you add this to what we talked about before about the disaster hitting our farmland, it's not looking good in terms of food prices from here on out. It's something we'll keep track of. I'll continue to update